Is on his rehab assignment. How did he fare today?
Well, I thought, he competed out there. I didn't think he had great command, seemed better. He had a nice changeup. Secondary stuff was okay. Had some deep counts, ran the pitch count up there, and but he got through 5 innings, and I thought he was effective enough to keep the runs off the board.
What's sort of the next steps that he has to show?
Well, health number one, and building him up a little bit. So I think it was a step in the right direction today, and I think 5 days from now he'll be pitching either here or somewhere. That's all I know.
And then the pitching the rest of the way, putting in Mahoney, obviously he got through a couple innings for you. How did you think he was?
Well, I thought he was great. One bad pitch, right, to a guy that's pretty hot right now. And he's been a go-to guy in, I think that, his numbers reflect that. So he was the guy we wanted in the situation. And like I said, he made one bad pitch to a hot hitter and it got away from him. But certainly and then Crestini had a good, ninth there.
Speaking of that hot hitter, Brian O'Grady, for them in this series, obviously, how do you approach a guy like that?
Well, we got to just stay out of that pitch. I think if we looked at it, it's the same pitch 4 times. So, those are the homers and the ball that he laced in that we ran down in the gap. So we're swinging the bat effectively right now. We cool him off. We just got to make better pitches on him.
And speaking of hard hit balls, Monte Harrison showed kind of an all-around game. The bunt single, the line drive homer. What can you say about his day?
Well, that's Monte. He brings a lot to the table. He can do a lot of things athletically and on the baseball field. So, that's kind of player that we acquired, and that's kind of player that we hope to see as we look down the road.
There was an interesting moment at the end of the 4th inning when you had scored 2 runs and there was a play at third and the umps had to make a ruling as to if the runner came across home in time. What did you see?
Well, when we go first to third there, we got to make it standing up, number one. So I know we pressed the issue a little bit, but when I saw the tag at third, when I looked back at the plate, I certainly thought that we were past the plate. So unfortunately it didn't rule in our favor, but like I said, it was nice that we got it together and walked them off in the 9th.
And of course, that bottom of the 9th inning. What did you see as the manager of that unfolding?
Well, we had 2 great at bats, but with Johnny starting it, and then of course Jax, and going first to third, they're going to try to pitch the Shells. Johnny did a nice job on the wild pitch that came right back to Tromp back there, and we held it together. They walked Shells. Barrett, battles up there, and then Othman comes through with the big walk-off. So it was a big win for this Jumbo Shrimp. Home cooking tonight.
Well, congratulations on the win, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
All right, thanks, Marco.